Kia ora, Libra. This is your reading for the new moon in Cancer, which is happening as we speak right here. So let's get the cards out. We're starting with Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairies. We'll go through and clarify. Clarify, Libra. Take what resonates, as always, leave what doesn't, and check out any other titles that might stand out for you at this time or on the channel generally. We'll just get these cards out. Looking interesting. Okay. Oh, it's way too many. Coming out with Faf the Footer. Wow. This looks pretty like an interesting time of potential transformations here, Libra. We come out with Faf the Footer. This is on and off energy. We're not quite 100% committed to this or to that at this current time. This could be in regards to anything, and as I said, we go through and clarify. We then have the counterpart card of the Fawn. There's a mirrored image in here. You know what I mean? It is about friendship. It is about equals, counterparts, compadres. You know, maybe there is some, I kind of do see it as a level of transformation within a relationship, Libra, which I know sounds kind of predictable considering the nodal axis. The moon's nodal axis is changing into Aries Libra doodah. So we see this sort of relationship transformation in here, Libra. You'll see why. We have death coming up next. Transformative experience, situations. There is some level of some cleaning. I mean, I kind of see it as a clearing or a cleaning out, a burn off, you know. And then we've got Soulless, the wonderful, what always looks to me like Daniel Craig, but the beautiful Soulless card, you know, divine solar force. After the death and you know, this transformative thing, we get a great blast of solar force. It's interesting, and it is to do with a level of commitment, I think, to someone who you see as being your equal or in a friendship. Let's look at Faf, little Faffy. What's going on? We have the Queen of Cups. A great filtration system is the Queen, you know, like a sort of like a filter system in water or something. The ever full cup, because of the level of detachment, for one thing, on an emotional level. It sort of paradoxically gives you more to play with in the emotional reserves. So yeah, maybe it is, you know, about some level of commitment, whether it's to someone else or to the self, on an emotional level. The Fawn, please. It is. There's some something going on here with is it the self or in a relationship with someone else? I do think when we have death coming up, Libra. So whether it's a relationship that is in a sort of transformative zone, there are things shifting and changing within this, can only be a good thing often with death. So it's positive. It is a positive thing. Who did then? Someone out there. It is a positive, definitely. Ace of Abundance, it is. Great benefit here. This is an energy that you give form to, and choosing to walk through that doorway. I see nothing lost but everything gained here, Libra. Let's look at the second, or the first death. Sounds strange, doesn't it? The first death here. Definitely transforming and yet gaining something in the process. We always think of it as letting something go, don't we? But in some ways we always have to let something go to make room for something else. We get the Nine of Swords. Nightmares, worry, unfounded, in fact. We can cut through these ropes. Are we losing? Are we gaining? It's a card of nightmares and unfounded fear. And so we need to kind of understand how that plays out within us, because we all experience that, Libra, at times. We also have the card of the Five of Discs coming out here, choosing lack over gain. In some ways, if you looked at it, if this was some sort of situation, it's like, do I succumb to my paranoias and fears, or do I put my best foot forward and utilize the situation in the best possible way that I can? And I think that's the better road to go. Just get one more. Better road to go. Yeah. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, basing your reactions or decisions. It's more reactions and actions in the present. Are you basing them on the past? Oh, that's a bit full on. And I would say that with this Prince of Swords coming out, that there's a power dynamic here that is shifting and changing. It might not be a relationship, but the relationship changes because of an understanding of how people are using their own power within the on a personal level and within a relationship. It's just what I'm getting here, Libra. Let's look at solar force. This is beautiful, divine, wonderful thing. Look, we get and I'm going to pull one more card. We get the World. There's a level of confusion in here, but you can see how it can go either way, and that's up to you if this relates. We've got the World, so we're entering in with this great solar blast, entering into a new cycle, a new zone. We've got death twice. It's in regard to commitment, to counterparts. We have this ability to gain a tremendous amount if we deal with this in a way where we take responsibility for our words and our action, and understand our part in it. We have a lot to gain from that, because we are entering into, Libra, a new cycle. We also have the Empress. We see her little tootsie there on the new moon. Beautiful, creative, nurturing card. This might be a good time to embody that which exists within yourself, your creative abilities, your nurturing abilities you might be needing to actually be the nurturer in a scenario that it's you've not always been, or whatever it is. There's a sort of you've got choices here, but obviously you always have choices. But this is a very mothering card. I mean, the consummate mother. So we see the seas of the great Empress, formless ocean that is, in essence, waiting to be made into form again. It's a reinvigoration of an existing relationship, or the alteration within a relationship of the power dynamics. But let us get a card from the Thoth deck can we just have, one or something to as an overview to this entire scenario that we're seeing. Oops, on the table. We've got nothing to lose, everything to gain. The Fool. Optimism, new growth, jumping out off that into that new zone, not with any expectations at all, but the joys of a new cycle, a new period in time. Libra. So on that note, I hope you got something from this reading, and that you're having a wonderful new moon in Cancer. It's happening today here in Aotearoa. And the sun's out, so it's a wonderful day, when the sun's out in the winter. On that note, Libra, take good care. Hopefully we'll see you next time. And thanks again for your likes and subscribes. It really helps me. Ka kite, bye.